Victoria Beckham's Netflix documentary, a huge success, in my opinion. We give this an 8 out of 10. It is absolutely a must watch. We're not going to have any spoilers, but I do have a few parts that were my favorite. Where number one for me, the biggest thing, and I have this at the top of my notes, I always got to get my notes whenever we do these reviews. I have it at the top of my notes. She never played the victim. That's the biggest one, and we know exactly who we're talking about. She never played the victim, even though she went from the top of the world in the Spice Girls, and then they broke up, and then she went down all the way to the pit, where she had to start all over again in fashion, right? That was the story. And how she said, oh, I'm going to follow my passion. It wasn't like, oh, I'm the victim. Everybody's gonna... No. It was her actually accepting the challenge and doing it. We know who I'm talking to. So then she talks about being on the red carpet. Oh, and this was the funny part between David and Victoria. She talks about being on the red carpet and how she smiles best on her left side, right? Her right side, she said she looks unwell. Well, David's just standing there. And then she says, yeah, but David always stands on my left side. So I need him to move. And then he's just like, and he walks away. And this is the realness. There was a couple other moments like that between them. I think also at the very beginning when he tried to make a joke and then Victoria said, no, this isn't about him. This is about me, right? There's some moments with these two people where you can feel it's real. It's not like plastic, you know what I'm talking. It's not like that. It's not like that cheap shit where after you consume it, you feel dirty and icky. It's not like that. This is a real life thing. And this is why I enjoyed it so much, because you know what we're used to watching. She then talks about the time when she was wearing really outrageous clothes, which is this photo right here. And she was able to make fun of herself and say that everyone was telling her that, or not telling her, that she was the butt of the joke. Everyone thought she was a joke. This is what I liked. She was able to make fun of herself. She was able to say that. Humility, that's the kind of stuff that shows real growth, where when you look at a point in your life and you say, hey, I was kind of wrong there and we had to fix it. And she did. And that's why that photo from other photos of during that time, it was like a photo shoot she had done. And then they were doing a dress rehearsal for her fashion show, which was kind of the basis for the entire documentary. And David says, I have my own opinions about what is, done with the fashion and everything like that. But then eventually she says, no, you can be quiet. And that right there, when you're seeing this interaction between these two people, it's this one right here. That's right, I forgot that. It's this one right here. When you're seeing the interaction between these two people, it's not fake. It's not a fabrication. It's not a facade. It's not this thing that we're all made to believe is a lie, right? These two people really love each other. They really do. You can feel it through the TV. I was going to say the show.